talking of Chelsea, Maresca took his team back to Leicester. What's the name of this? I was going to say Filbert Street. You know?
And you cuss my
I remember when they changed it to.
King
Bro,
Power.
King Power, that's it.
Is it
Bro.
still King Power?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was, remember it was the Walkers. When they opened, it was the
I thought
Walkers.
it
Yeah.
changed. I
Now
thought
it's
it
the
changed
King
again.
Power. No.
Yeah, let's say Filbert Street. First time he's been back since he obviously left for Chelsea. And yeah, it was not a great day at the office for Leicester. They've got this centre back here,
Faust.
bruv. He's like a poor man's David Luiz.
Yeah, he's been bad since they were last in the Prem.
Yeah. Could have got rid of they sold goals because he looks a little bit like their old centre back that left. The Turkish one.
Oh,
Sonju.
Sionchu.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh no, that's not Sionju.
Nah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
And that's a drop off because he had a little bit about him, but
Yeah.
Yeah. And Maresca made a few changes. Enzo was back in the lineup.
Yeah.
you rested Lavia, didn't he?
Yeah, I like the way. I think he's learned from that early Sterling, Chilwell. Who else did he kind of out in public? I think he's learned a little bit for that. He did a little bit to Reece James.
Yeah.
But I think, he's letting his team selections do the talking.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Because we've not heard a peep about why Enzo was or wasn't playing,
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, Enzo was back in the lineup.
And he brought in
Badia Shield was back.
Yeah.
Back in. Wesley Fofana played right back. Gusto was in the squad. I believe he's injured. So he just did a little bit of a shake up. João Felix started.
Yeah.
Neto wasn't in the squad either. Sancho was back. Apparently he's been ill.
Yeah.
He was back from illness. So to the point you were saying
The
the other day
rumours.
about, all these rumors about the squad don't like him. He was ill. And then of course Jackson up front. And yeah, they started really well. Enzo was involved in almost everything. When I watch Chelsea, I always watch for the defense. But quite frankly, they didn't have much to mess up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vardy was kind of starved of service a little bit.
Yeah. There
He
was
was
one
just
moment where they
bad.
kind of pressed really, really high up and won a corner. And it did swing. There was 10 or 15 minutes where Leicester were kind of getting into things. But in reality, that Chelsea goal was kind of always coming.
Yeah.
Good finish as well.
Well, forget the finish, the first touch.
Yeah.
First touch. Like he's becoming he's a real deal, man. He's becoming a striker. I said last season, if he can add finishes, his movement, the way he brings people into the game, he's a nightmare for centre backs. And now he's finishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's did that was his 7th goal in the season in all comps.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good touch outside of the boot, far post. It was nice finish. And then they didn't really kill off the game as I thought they would.
Yeah, they were a bit slow.
Yeah, they meandered a little bit.
I think indeed he should have been sent off.
Yeah,
He'd done the challenge on Palmer. And it's like,
I agree, but it looked clumsy rather than
intentional.
malicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which you should still get sent off for.
Yeah.
But I can see maybe that's what got him a little bit of grace.
Yeah.
Did he even get a yellow?
Yeah, he got
He got
yellow.
yellow
yeah,
for it. And they
Got
checked
yellow.
it. For,
VAR checked it?
VAR
Yeah.
checked it. Yeah.
And the ref said they went with
Yeah.
the ref's decision.
But again, when they're checking if it's clear and obvious error.
Yeah, to make it.
So if someone can argue a yellow for it, then they can't overrule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he should have equalised in the first half,
Mhm.
indeed, just after that. So I was like, okay, maybe Chelsea won't kill this off. But yeah, it was a good goal from Enzo.
Yeah.
header.
Again, poor defending, free header in the box.
Yeah.
I know it was a rebound, but
from Nicholas Jackson.
from Nicholas Jackson, but come on. Even the fact that Nicholas Jackson won that header,
Yeah.
he had
Great.
no right to win that header.
Wanting it more, innit?
Yeah, indeed. And then your mate, Jordan Ayew, scores a penalty in the 95th minute. And even building up to that last 10 or 15, Leicester were building up a bit of steam.
Yeah, and they could have had another penalty. I think,
Yes.
Was it Fofana? Or
Yes.
someone? To me, it looked like he hacked him. And I was like, okay.
I thought it was a pen. I thought
Yeah,
VAR
I
was
was
going
like,
to give it.
okay. But
I thought VAR
we
was gonna give it.
never know what's going to be given and what's not.
It's not been their best weekend. Not been their best weekend.
And then
And Leicester really tried to do the whole physical thing. I mean, 3 of their midfielders all had yellow cards within the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Which just seemed like suicide to me. And then the two Chelsea midfielders, then Caicedo, he was putting himself about as well. But I think Leicester came with that old school approach of don't let them play, blah, rather than concentrating on their own play. But yeah, I think it was an unnecessarily nervy
end.
Yeah, 2-1 when it really should have probably been a
2-0, 2-3-0.
Yeah.
But if Madueke doesn't get in front of Palmer's goal-bound shot.
Yeah, that was an odd one, wasn't it? And it was an odd one because he jumped with one leg first. If you just jumped with both feet first, it's a goal.
It's like he done a little skip kind of thing.
Yeah. Which was, and it's those kind of chances, because that was at 1-0, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was at 1-0. So I'm watching the game and I'm thinking, these are the kind of chances that come back to bite you. You don't finish it off. You don't kill off the game. But yeah, good win for Chelsea. Bit of rotation. Got the job done. Keep with the pack. And no one was really talking about it. Joe Cole said something on the show yesterday where I think it was on TNT, and he says they're an emerging title challenger for me. And they all looked at him like he's crazy. But they're keeping up with the pack.
Yeah.
They're keeping up with the pack. So whilst their title challenge may fall away before Christmas or whatever,
but they're keeping up.
Yeah, they're on the same points as Arsenal.
Ticking over.
Yeah, 1 point behind Man City. Every week they're getting the points. So,
and I think the other thing to add to it, they're starting to look more comfortable in their roles. So they know what their role is in the team now. So that you're like, actually, the patterns of play are looking a little bit more frequent. That they know where Cole Palmer's going to be. Cole Palmer knows where Caicedo's going to be. They're just little things that they're doing. You're like, they know when Nicholas Jackson's going to make the run.
Every time.
Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer are actually linking up quite well. So there's little things that are going in their favour.
And because of the players he's got, he can then look at a team and say, right, I don't need a Pedro Neto wide forward today.
Yeah.
I need a João Felix inside forward today.
Yeah.
So he's got all these tools.
Yeah.
And it might be to the point where actually you're not in the squad, not because you're injured or you're not playing well, but what I need today
is this.
Is this. Don't worry about it. You'll be back in the squad. And there's only so many people can put on the bench. So yeah. And to your point about everyone's comfortable, Enzo comes back in, picks up good positions, lots of one-touch play, doesn't slow up the game, gets it to Palmer and João Felix and those guys as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Mariska's done super well.
Yeah, doing all right.
He's had decent injuries. I think Ben Chilwell even played yesterday.
Yeah. I was like, Chilwell's playing. Rah.
Yeah.
But I think like what you said, John, he's learned a little bit and he's saying, actually, maybe I was a bit too hasty and kind of ostracizing certain players.
Yeah.
And they still got some value in this team. How many left back? Like, I think, what's the other left back and defensive mid? Vega?
Yeah.
I think he might be a bit too...
Renato Vega. Yeah,
I think he might be too big for the left back position, but not agile enough to play.
I made that up. Chilwell didn't play yesterday.
Oh.
I thought he did. I thought I saw him.
I thought I saw him as well, but according to this, he didn't play.
Fair enough.
Strange.
But I think he's got options though.
I'm imagining stuff, clearly.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, massive. I don't even know anything about this Renato Vega guy.
He looked. I think he's better as a DM. To be fair, when I saw him play, I liked him. Remember that I saw him play.
That's where he played in the Conference League games, isn't it?
He's got. He reminds me of Sergio Busquets. That just little simple touches, don't overly get, but he's there and he just moves it. So see how he goes. Not to the level, but
I know.
There's reminiscence of it. So
people start coming for you in the comments.
100%. There's my disclaimer.
So yeah, Chelsea keep up the